Welcome to another edition of the AXIOM TV series, Say Word. I'm your recovering idiot for a host, Jason V. Sareve, aka Brave Mind. You've been convinced and have recklessly accepted the notion that you are born to live as a small mind. The human being is a social species. Communication is key to the survival and success of not only our species in general, but for each member respectively. Being in possession of a growing vocabulary automatically puts you in a better position of understanding not only yourself, which many people are unwittingly, voluntarily, completely ignorant of, and the rest of the species. In Sun Tzu's The Art of War, it says to know your enemy. Though we are a social species, we also suffer from internal conflicts, which extends from group membership to within individuals themselves. Remember, being anxious to repeat or say profanity, so you were equally eager in learning as many four-letter words and or slang as possible. If only you'd known then that for all its promise of social acceptance, false advertising as a badge of maturity by dressing up in phrases such as adult language and masquerading as rebellious, that after all that pomp and fuss made about foul language, it equals out to an anticlimactic end of merely being an overhyped decorative lexiconic tool. Nature bestowed us with minds that learn and with limited time to use them, yet we squander them for the pedestrian privilege of becoming adept at small talk. Forgive me for jumping to the logical conclusion that if we exist mainly for the purpose of trafficking in small talk, our minds would never generate any big ideas at all. Without further ado, let's go over this week's words of power. Our first word is forlorn. Forlorn means pitifully sad, abandoned or lonely. Forlorn. Pitifully sad, abandoned or lonely. Efficacious. Efficacious. Efficacious means successful in producing a desired or intended result. Effective. Our next word is intonation. Intonation. The rise and fall of the voice when speaking. The next word after that is deft. Deft. Demonstrating skills and cleverness. The word following that is caustic. Caustic. Acid. Corrosive. Sarcastic in a scathing and bitter way. Caustic. Acid. Corrosive. Sarcastic in a scathing and bitter way. The next word is irreverent. Irreverent. Showing lack of respect for people or things that are generally taken seriously. The next word after that is Overton window. Overton window. Also known as the window of discourse. It is the range of ideas tolerated in public discourse. Putative. Putative. It is to be generally considered or reputed to be. Putative. Generally considered or reputed to be. The next word is dint. D-I-N-T, not to be confused with the word dint, though after I say its definition, you may think the words share a somewhat similar definition. Dint. It is a blow or mark made by force or power. Dint is a blow or mark made by force or power. And finally, our last word is coda. Coda. In music or in ballet, it is anything that serves as a concluding part. Coda. In music or ballet, it is anything that serves as a concluding part. Now let's open my eyes and make sure I got all 10 words. Forlorn, efficacious, intonation, deft, caustic, irreverent, Overton window, putative, dint, coda. I think we got all 10. Hopefully you already knew some of those words. I myself didn't, which is why I chose to learn those words, those particular words. Go find 10 words that you don't understand. Maybe some of them are, maybe you already have an understanding of the words I know or that I am new to, and seek out words that'll help build your vocabulary. Remember, none of us are perfect. Each of us has some aspect of our life that we can improve on, and we should be actively seeking to do so, because that is what life is. It is not only a development in action, it is also, moreover, an improvement. Thank you.